Interesting. Let's do this one. Let's load water hazard. So, first thing I wanted to talk about today was I want to talk about the new Sonic series that's coming out, Sonic Boom by Sega. It's essentially going to be a cartoon series plus a new game. They released the official trailer for it. Most of the characters look similar, except for their Sonic looks quite different. Also, Knuckles is the most notable character difference, as in Knuckles' character is super beefy instead of the traditional look with the big hands and whatnot. He's essentially looks like he's on steroids and whatnot. So that's a thing. About gonna be a bunch of jokes about that one, but thing is, this is interesting. They're putting a lot of money in this, and this is going to be the third game of Nintendo's 3 year deal with Sega. So it's going to come out on the Wii U, Sonic Boom, and 3DS, I believe. And that's going to be interesting to see how they go with that. It's going to be made by a new studio, but the thing is that the studio is composed of former Naughty Dog employees, or current rather. I'm not exactly sure if they still work there or not. I would assume not, but you know, I'm just taking a gamble on this. I'll leave some articles and whatnot in the description so you guys can look forward into more detail if I didn't cover enough and whatnot. But that's a thing. Also, I also want to talk about Nintendo's future plans. They're sticking firm to their consoles, which I respect and whatnot. They're going to be releasing some apps to enhance gameplay, as they put it. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe something like, I don't know, maybe like the iFruit app, but good and whatnot. For GTA 5. But so that's the thing. Let's see where else I need to go in Half Life real quick. Just look around. Oh, someone's playing online. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. Is this the lab I was looking for? No. I need to keep going. Okay. Okie dokie. It's artichoke. Yeah. One thing I am looking forward to, though, even though the Sonic Boom thing actually looks pretty decent from what I've seen, it's a cartoon and whatnot, but I mean, from what I've seen, it seems like it's gonna be fairly good, or at least alright in that sense. They own Atlas. They purchased it, I believe, 6 months ago. So there's going to be Persona games and a new Sonic series, which is looks like Sega might be starting to do things a little bit better. We'll see. We'll see indeed. Oh, I just turned around here. I think I went the wrong way, so that's the thing. Let me turn down my volume a little bit on my mic. Okay, there we go. So that's the thing. Also, the game Flappy Bird for the iOS, you probably understand what that game is if you know anyone with a phone and whatnot. It's essentially you have to dodge pipes, and the pipes kind of look like Mario Bros, but that's besides the point. Essentially, the creator was making a shit ton of money each month. I believe it was like 50 grand if I remember correctly. And yeah, which math wise, that would be 1.5 million a month, which is a lot of money. Well, essentially, he said that he was going to be retiring, or not retiring, but he's going to be like not supporting the game anymore and whatnot, which is quite interesting. The fact is that this is very sudden. He does claim it is his personal relations or whatnot with like people in real life, straining him negatively, which I could see because some people can't handle fame and whatnot, especially in things of that sort. I mean, he only spent a couple of days allegedly on the thing, so that could be a possibility why. But let me get off here real quick. Uh, e. Okay, here we go. I was pressing E, but it wasn't working. Anyways, I think it's more of the Dave Chappelle effect. Rather, when Dave Chappelle essentially you wanted to be a stand-up comedian, he gets popular eventually with the Dave Chappelle show. He ends up hating it and whatnot. So what he ends up doing is he quits it and goes back up to stand-up comedy and whatnot, which he's pretty good at. And I think it's the same effect, except for maybe that like he's probably the guy who made it. It's probably going to do more serious things. I don't think he's ever going to get to the point of Flappy Bird, maybe, but that's just my pessimism talking. But I mean, that game did extremely well, especially for a game that minute time. I personally do not like it because I think it's kind of boring, but it's to each his own opinion and whatnot. And so that's the thing. It seems I'm not sure if it's going to be a publicity stunt, just like the Bieber thing, where he essentially he lied about quitting, which I mean he could be doing, but I don't see that guy being like that though. I don't know. We'll see about that, but that's the thing. Also, Nintendo's talking about its new consoles, the Fusion, which is going to be more interconnected, such as the PlayStation Vita and the PS4 are. It's essentially going to be something of that sort. It's called the Fusion right now, and I'm not sure if I covered this last time, but yeah, that's going to be a thing. They've also starting to release more details and whatnot. Also, an interesting thing is there have been some leaks at Microsoft, and the next Halo game has been announced, Halo 2 Remake, which I actually am looking forward to. What I wish they would do, though, Microsoft, that is, would release the Halo 2 remake on the 360 because the 360 has a lot of people that are still playing it, and there's a lot of money to be made if they just put it on there. Maybe obviously not as good as version graphically, but I mean you could still do a lot with that. So let me remove these. I'm probably not going the right way. I'm just messing around at the moment, but I think Microsoft could make a lot of money if they just made the remake on the 360 as well. So that is a thing. Let me just put the bricks back. Let's see if I can get these on here. No, let's just remove here. Here we go. Here we go, indeed. What I'm gonna do is let's see if I can do this. So that's some updates and whatnot. I'm looking forward to in March the new Ultimate Street Fighter 4 game is going to be coming out. I'll do some gameplay of that. Also, there's going to be Blaze Blue, Chrono Phantasma, which the Japanese tournaments look pretty extravagant at the moment. I'll just forget this, but anyways, they look good. Also, the new Metal Gear Solid's coming out, which is going to be based in the 70s, which I'm looking forward to very extensively, especially since it's in the 70s, right after the boss becomes Big Boss, after he fights, his former boss. I know that's confusing, but in MGS 3, essentially, when Snake defeats the Big Boss, takes her title, and becomes some war hero. This is after that time period, which they didn't really expand on that necessarily until a lot later, until the next Snake, the clone of him gets made and all the forward timeline and whatnot. So it's gonna be interesting to see that play. This is gonna be the precursor to the actual game. It's not gonna be as it's not gonna be the real one. It's gonna be selling for 30 something, I believe. Let me get behind these so I don't get shot. I'm going to probably get up to the guard tower and then I'll end this, but that's the thing. I have some gameplays that are in production and whatnot, and some other stuff in production. I have maybe a couple comedy videos. I was thinking about doing a rant and stuff in my voices if people want to hear that. That's the thing. So, alright, we got some people coming after me. Let me get past this part. I'm going to be trying to do these bi-weekly if I can, just to kind of, I guess, news slash just playing randomly at night update. This is a good way for myself to keep myself awake, so I keep my schedule on time and whatnot. Also, get to play some games and stuff and talk to you guys, so it's pretty good deal. Hmm. Alright, some guys should be coming through this door. Let's see. Alright. I think they'll wait till you get the Magnum. Aim. There we go. I just got a new item in my inventory. That's what that cursor is, if you didn't notice. Let's break open these. I've been playing some EU3 online, which, if you guys don't know, it's Europa Universalis 3. It was kind of a bitch to set up the online, but I just opened all my ports and whatnot and figured that out. So that worked out dandy and whatnot. I don't like using the Mojave servers, the Minecraft servers, because typically they're not as secure as direct connections. So, yeah, I like to do direct connection whenever possible. Try to get this guy. Alright, shit. Where am I get the helicopter, right? Try to get by. Oh no. What am I doing? Oh fuck. My aim is terrible when I'm recording. That figures. I'm actually a pretty decent shot. I just shoot really badly, allegedly, when I'm recording. So, that's the thing. I'm trying to move through this as quick as possible. Ah, shit. There we go. Come on. I am Morgan Freeman. Oh, jeez. Speaking of, this is reminding me of Freeman Mine. I should go check that out and whatnot, but just rambling to myself. I also got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom today, even though they don't sell it in stores. I ordered it online, whatnot, and yeah, I like it much better than Vanilla. Vanilla is compared in comparison. So yeah, here we go. Let's get past this part, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? All right, let me reload. All right, here we go. My health is decent, but I do want to get over to other places and stuff. Let's do that. All right. I should probably take this a little bit more seriously. Alright, come on. Got one of them. I think I got him. Let me check. Nope. There we go. Pop goes the weasel, baby. I'm also looking forward to maybe a new Gears of War game, possibly, if they actually go back to the roots and stop screwing up and whatnot. Judgment was an atrocity in comparison to other ones. 3 was meh. I think they just progressively got worse. Maybe it's just because they they had to continue storyline, and typically trilogies, the last one's either amazing or subpar in the most part. So that's the thing. I should be sprinting through this area, but nonetheless, I'm not. Yeah, that's why right there. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, same area. Start beating some boxes up, guys. Wasting ammo since 1942. Oh yeah, here we go. Is he shooting under? Yeah. Ammo's so abundant in this game, at least at this part. So I'm like, why bother conserving things that are so abundant? Because that's the mentality of human beings. But what can I say? I am a human. Therefore, all right. Excuse me. All right. Oh, hey, helicopter. How's it going? Oh shit, 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 shit. All right. Oh, come on. Let's go this way. There we go. Here we go. Next part we shall go to. Oh, here we are. The finish point. The finish. Now, time to take down that chopper. Oh, come on. Come on. I really like this part because it's just like, whoa, I just took down a fucking helicopter. Damn, like, impressive. That's how Gordon Freeman rolls, yo. He splatters heads all over the walls and just gets things done. So, this is about to wrap up. I'm gonna open the gates real quick and watch the glory of my madness go out. Alright, guys, thank you for watching and have a nice day.